So come and lie on your back for a nice stretch that you can do even in bed. So it's a nice thing to do in the evening at the end of your day. So you can hug your legs in and first of all, just rock a little bit around. You can circle, massage a little bit your back out. And then go the other way around. Good. And then from here, just place your feet down on the floor, nice and wide, arms a little bit out to the side, and just start to rock your legs left and right. This might open up a little bit the hips and the thighs, so you might feel a stretch there. And it's a gentle twist for the low back. Arms, think of them heavy on the ground. Let your head be heavy on the ground. Good, and then pause in the middle. Bring your legs in and then just take your right leg and cross it over the left. And you'll keep your legs in that position, and then you're going to carry on rocking a little bit left and right. So I'm going to the left, and that right foot will tap the floor, and then I'm going a little bit to the right. Again, arms are staying relaxed and heavy on the floor. And then next time your legs are on the left, you stay there. So you're going to just leave the legs in that position. So your right knee should be pointing up towards the ceiling. Your right foot is on the ground. And if you want, you can reach with your left hand to try and hold your right ankle. We're looking to have an opening, a stretch here into the outer side of the right leg, maybe a little bit into the bum, the outer hip, and a slight twist in your back. And we just stay here for a minute. Think of allowing your body to be nice and heavy. So just sink it into the floor. You can focus on your breath. And then take one more deep breath here. And slowly bring the legs back into the middle. We keep that right leg bent, either here for a bit more of a bum stretch, or I lift this left leg up. I can feed my hands through and hold onto my leg or my shin. And again, we're holding it here for a minute. Try to get your tailbone to the floor, relax the muscles, and feel free to have a little wiggle left and right. Option to stretch out that left leg towards the ceiling if you want. This can be a bit more on the hamstring or a bit more in the bum as well on the right. And one more deep breath again. And release, slowly lower that leg down. Release your right, and then just stretch the legs out and give them a little shake. We can rock them in and out, can wiggle them up and down. And then we'll repeat it on the other side. So I'm going to bend the legs in. I'm going to fold my left leg over, arms to the side, and we start again by just rocking those legs left and right a few times. Notice how it's different on this side, maybe. And then next time you're on your right, you pause here. So you're trying to get your left foot to the floor. This left knee is pointing up to the ceiling, and if you can or want, you can try and hold on to this left ankle here. So add a bit of a pull. And try and relax your left bum cheek. Think of a heavy pelvis here. And again, we stay here just for a minute. You can use your breath to deepen the stretch. So imagine you're breathing into the area where you feel the stretch. On the inhale, everything opens and widens and lengthens. And on the exhale, it just relaxes. One more breath here. And then we roll back into the middle. You leave the legs in this position. You can keep your right foot on the floor if that's enough stretch. Otherwise, lift your right leg a little bit up. Maybe even reach through the gap and hold this leg. Again, you can gently rock a little bit left and right to ease into the stretch as well. Think of long spine, so the crown of the head is reaching up and back. My tailbone, my sacrum is reaching down into the ground. If you like, you can stretch out that right leg. This might give you a bit of a hamstring stretch, or might deepen the bum stretch as well. A few more breaths here. And then slowly release. Open the legs and then stretch them out again. Give it a little shake. And then we're going to hug our legs nice and close into the chest again. And you're going to roll over onto the right side, or the side you can see me. And you want to really keep those knees tucked up. So you're lying on your side. You might want a pillow under your bum. And then you take your left arm back for a nice twist. So the knees are tucked up. So the twist should be more up here for your rib cage, for your upper middle spine. You can hold those legs down, and again, we stay for a minute here. Feel those ribs expand with each inhale. Allow the legs to be really heavy. One more breath. And then roll onto your back and all the way over to the other side. Again, you roll onto lying on the side, knees nice and tucked up, and then take your top arm back and reach it behind you. You can anchor down those legs with your other arm and send your breath into the rib cage. Take one more deep breath. Take one more deep breath. And then slowly again, roll onto your back. And you might have to just shimmy yourself back into the middle. And again, let's stretch out the legs in between. Maybe give them a little shake. If you like, you can also take your arms overhead for full body stretch. And then we're going to hug our left leg into the chest. I keep reaching my right leg really long. And you can give it a little circle here for the hips. So just gently circle that left leg around. A few times one way and then a few times the other way. Now, the second twist will be more for your lower back. If it doesn't feel good, you can bend your bottom leg or you can repeat the first twist we've done. So then we're taking that left leg and we move it across. You can also put something under your knee here, a pillow or a ball, if it feels too far away from the floor, too hard on the floor. And you're reaching those arms out in a T. Bottom leg is straight or slightly bent if it feels too strong in the low back. If my knee is higher up, it's going to feel different, that left knee, than if my knee is belly button level or below. So that's also how you can make it meet your needs for this stretch. And slowly roll onto your back again. Stretch out those legs, give them a little shake. And then we bend in the right knee. Hug it in, and again, if it feels good, give it a little circle here. Mobilizing a little bit that hip joint. And the other way. And if you are doing this to help you sleep, for example, then you would really focus on taking deep, long breaths. So breathing in for longer than you normally would and breathing out for longer. That way you can switch your body into your parasympathetic nervous system, the one we need to be in to be sleeping deeply and restfully. And then we take that knee across, so moving it over to the side, and again I can slide something under and I reach the other arm back. I can have that leg higher up towards my chest, belly button level or slightly lower down. Allow your body to be heavy. Let that arm, the legs sink into the floor. And then slowly back into the middle. And square your body off. Give it a little shake. And then we're going to hug our legs in and we're going to go for a happy baby here. So knees come in, but then I widen them. So that could be the first step here. I can hold around the knees or under here. Feel free to rock a little bit left and right. Now, if this feels good, you can also then move your feet so they're pointing to the ceiling, but the knees stay bent. And maybe you can hold around your shins or ankles, or eventually maybe you can hold onto the outsides of the feet here. We're really thinking of knees towards armpits, tailbone down, and again, usually it's nice to have a little rock around. This opens up your inner thighs, hips, and it's a release, and I stretch for the back muscles as well. One more deep breath here. And then we're going to release and we're going to go for a star to finish. So I'm going to have my legs really wide. If it's not good to have them completely straight, of course, you can keep them slightly bent, or you might want to slide something under the tailbone or the back to make it more comfortable. So really wide legs, probably wider than your mat, and really wide arms, like a big star. And then first of all, just allow your body to be really heavy. Again, let go of any tension. Sometimes shaking a little bit can help. Fingers as well, face, jaw. And then you're going to reach your toes and your fingertips really far away. So you end up kind of pointing your feet and reaching those arms back. You're going to try and stretch your body as long and as wide as you can in all these 4 points. Stretch, 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 reach, reach, reach. So your back might arch a little bit off the ground. Your feet point down, your fingertips reach out. Your shoulders might slide a little up. And then breathe out and relax. And then we're going to go and do it again. This time we're going to pull the toes in. So we're reaching away with the heels. And if you can, also with your hands. So you extend your wrist so you feel like you're pushing the wall behind you away. And again, I'm reaching the legs away. I'm thinking heels reaching away, wrists reaching away. Everything stretching out, lengthening. You're getting longer, taller. And then relax again. And then you can just rock your legs a little bit in and out. And then we're going to reach the right leg and the right arm away. And you can choose which one you prefer, with the foot pointing or the foot flexing in. The hand, again, you can extend the wrist back or just keep the arm long. But think of right leg and right arm, so that side gets really, really long. Stretch it, reach it, reach it. And relax it down. And then the left. Reach it, reach it, reach it, reach it. Get that left side really long. And relax it again. And then just enjoy lying here for 2-3 more breaths. You can have your arms overhead like this in the star, or maybe on your tummy, or one hand on your chest, one hand on your tummy, wherever you feel comfortable. A few more deep breaths here. Allow those legs to be super heavy. Let them sink into the ground. And the pelvis, the spine. The shoulders, your arms. With every exhale, they get heavier. On the back of your head, your whole head. Almost like it's sinking through the floor. And then you can just wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe have another star stretch. And then you can either hug your knees in and rock up to sitting, or you can roll over to the side and bring yourself slowly up. And we'll just finish with a nice big stretch here. You have your legs, if you can, in a butterfly. And then folding forwards. Hands can be on the feet, hands can be on the floor. Relax your head. A few deep breaths into your low back. And then slowly roll back up to sitting tall. And again, roll the shoulders back and down.